Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, we continue highlighting all the different branches of our Latino and Hispanic communities here in Jacksonville, including the Afro-Latino community.
And tonight we're diving into the difference between race and ethnicity and why that matters. News 4 Jax anchor Brianna Andrews is part of the Afro-Latina community. And Brianna, you've been talking about how personal this is to you because there's a misconception between race and ethnicity.
Tarek and Joy, as I've been saying earlier, Hispanic is an ethnicity and not a race, even though it is often used so much interchangeably. And I want people to keep in mind that Hispanics and Latinos can be any race and any color. Now, this is so important because studies have shown that your race or the color of your skin can impact your socioeconomic status, including quality of life and opportunities and privileges afforded within society. I spoke with Tanya Hernandez, a professor at Fordham University and a leading authority on the issue, to find out what challenges still exist.
Hispanics and Latinos come in all races and skin tones. But not long ago, the two terms were used interchangeably on the U.S. Census to describe people with Latin origins.
It's as if to say that there were boxes in which it said Black, and then it said Florida resident, as if those two things were separate and apart.
Today, the U.S. Census lists race and ethnicity as two separate categories.
One, are you of Hispanic origin? Yes or no? And then two, tell us what you racially identify with.
The 1980s, during a period of rapid Hispanic population growth in the United States, the census introduced a Hispanic origin category, enabling Black Latinos to include themselves within the broader Hispanic community. Decades later, data from UCLA Latino Policy and Politics Institute shows many Afro-Latinos have higher educational rates, but fewer markers of financial success when compared to other Latinos. Afro-Latinos had homeownership rates of 40% versus 54% for other Latinos. The research suggests the disparities are likely an outcome of racism that Black people face, like housing discrimination, in addition to the disparities that Hispanics face, like having access to banking.
Not only are they segregated out of white English-speaking Anglo spaces, they're often also segregated from white Latino residential spaces.
And according to the data, it's also a challenge worldwide. While more than 133 million Latin Americans identify as having African heritage, Hernandez insists Afro-Latinos remain among the least visible minorities.
Why do you feel that this group is hardly represented?
If you happen to watch a telenovela, a soap opera on Spanish language television, or even the broadcast news, you would think Latin America was the sea of whiteness.
Meanwhile, conversations are continuing in the U.S., calling for change and greater representation in the Afro-Latino community.
And Joy and Tarek, I am so excited to share about some of the major contributions that Latinos have made in U.S. history. I'm excited to share that with you guys.
We're looking forward to those reports. You mentioned in the census that the census kind of lumped all the Latinos into one group. Has there been a change? Has there been, more education about this?
Yeah, since the 1980s, they've made that change. Now you can actually fill out Hispanic as your ethnicity and your race as separate, because just like how we are all American, we might all be different races. So it's the same thing within the Hispanic community, which is really important.
So fascinating and very interesting to learn about you, which is what we celebrate. And, thanks for just educating us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Actually, speaking of tomorrow night at 10, I'm actually going to be highlighting some historical Afro-Latinos, as I just mentioned, talk about some of those amazing strides that have been recognized all over the country, as well as some Afro-Latinos making change right here in Jacksonville.
All right, Brianna, thank you.
Thank you.